I'm a fan of the Arduino IDE, also the Raspberry Pi Imager, and Ultimaker Cura. These all have installers, executable installers, so they all end with .exe, and they all install fine. There's no security warnings or anything like that, and that's because these are all digitally signed by Sectigo with the Sectigo public code signing CA R36 certificate. So I'm going to go over a couple things here that might be helpful if you want to do this yourself. I'd like to do this for one of my programs. So I have this CubeCAD program, and when I right click and go to properties, it shows this, and notice in the tabs here there's no digital signatures, no digital signature tab. On the other hand, if I go to the Arduino IDE, right click here, go to properties down here, you'll see that this comes up, and here's the digital signatures tab. Go to details, and then we see our certificate here. Click here, and here is the Sectigo public code signing CA R36 certificate. So the question is, how do we get this on our own .exe for our installer, so that when our program is installed on somebody's Windows computer, there's not a bunch of security issues. The first step is to go to this link, and notice how it is not cheap. It's almost $600 a year. Notice you can save here, and sometimes there are discount codes, but like I said, not cheap here. So what you have to do is log in, create your account, add this to your cart, pay for it, and notice we want the what's called an OV certificate. The EV certificate is for things like drivers. Here we're just doing a standard .exe installer application for Windows. So once you've done all this and signed up, what they do is they verify your identity, which takes a couple weeks, and then I'll show you what they send in the mail. So here's what comes in the mail, this letter, and what you need to do is check your email for this, token orders at sectigo.com. Here, notice they give you a lot of warnings about three consecutive failed attempts at trying the token password, yada yada yada. So the token password is going to be in an email sent from this email address. Anyway, and they give you all this stuff about administrator stuff and to contact support. This comes in the mail, and what you do is you plug this into your computer. It lights up like that. Now, what's interesting is this is not a typical USB drive, okay? You're going to need some special software to access the data on this drive. Next, what you want to do is install the Microsoft signtool SDK. You might already have it installed, but either way, so if you have it installed, then good for you. If not, you click it here, and then when you have the options, you have a bunch of different options to choose all these different things. The total package is like 4 gigabytes, but if you just choose the signing, the code signing, it's only like, I think it's like 20 megabytes, so it might be worth it just to check that one box and uncheck all the others. Anyway, I'll put this link in the description. You can see here, it must be important because this is all caps here. Anyway, next we are going to install Safenet. So what you do is you click here, it takes you here. I'll put all these links in the description, And then for Windows 10, 64-bit, which is what I'm running, you click here, install, well, you download the zip file, then open it up. See this little card here? This means that the program sees the USB drive with the token attached. I'm going to do rename token. Here I'm going to enter the 16-character code that was emailed to me through token orders at sectigo.com. Alright, the Sectigo USB drive is plugged into the USB port. It's lit up blue, and sometimes it'll flash when this Safenet Authentication Client is running here. Anyway, I've opened up the command prompt as an administrator, and then I had to navigate to the directory where signtool.exe is located. Note, this might not be the same exact setup for your computer. I'm gonna put a link in the description that's going to show you another video that was similar but not exactly like this, and run it. And then your prompt for your password, enter your password and hit OK. Alright, it says here successfully signed. Now I'm going to go back to the program. There you have it. The KubeCAD installer program is now digitally signed, and you can see here Sectigo public code signing CA R36. And if you want to download this for free for your Windows desktop computer, go right ahead. It's pretty cool. I built this program to teach people how to use a very simple CAD program, and to build with cubes. That's the whole idea, and then to 3D print. So the idea is to go from zero to printing as quickly as possible. It's going to be free for Windows. And if you want to support me, you can get the iPhone or Android version, which is $9.99. And here's some examples of some of the things you can make. But you can make whatever you want. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I hope you find this helpful. Take care.